Says I'm live. Okay, I guess I am live. Hey everyone. I'm leaving this message so those of you that come across it later on while I'm sleeping or while you're just I didn't put a post up. I was just in the middle of getting some things ready for preparation for the medicine that I'm going to be doing um, tomorrow. I've had a very interesting day. And I want to talk about the fact that I was up at 2:22 this morning. 2:22. Sleeping fine, just was awakened out of a sleep and waking up, and I was sat straight up, threw my legs over the side of the bed, and went into prayer. Just started praying. And I thought that was really interesting that I just started praying right away. Then after I finished my prayers, I went into light language and was pulling down light codes, sending them out. And as I was doing that, I thought it was really, really interesting that I felt a very strong presence in my room. But it was so dimensional, like I was in my room here, but I kind of looked towards the wall area, and it was literally like I could feel like I was being watched. Another presence was in the room. And it was a being that I could see outline of, pure white. Whatever this being was wearing pure white all the way down to its feet, and just nothing but a shimmer of white light. But you could just see it dimensionally. I was like, oh, so you're not in my dimension. I can see you in your dimension. Got it. So I was trying to figure out, why was this being standing there? And I was trying to figure out, are you Arterian? Are you Palladians? Are you Andromedan? I'm going down my whole list of what are you? And it says, no, I'm Andromedan. And I'm just coming here to let you know everything is in place for your journey for Friday, which is tomorrow. So I said, okay. I said, you need to just lay down, go back to sleep. I said, I want to talk to you. Can we have communication? I wanted to talk. So this being said, no, we'll talk later. You need to get your rest. And I said, okay. So I remember laying back, and I looked at the clock, and it said 2:45. Okay, so I woke up at 2:22 in the morning. Now I'm laying back down. It's 2:45 after I did the prayers and everything else. So I lay back down, and I'm still looking because I can see the outline glow of this being. And I'm like, well, can we talk? And I can't even get the rest of the words out. Next thing I know, I'm out. I go to sleep. I wake up, and it's like 7:25. I said, oh, I needed to get up and get something going, and da-da-da-da. I need to get. So I didn't make it to that part. But there was a lot of things like excitement. Like, I wonder why I have to go do what I have to go do tomorrow. Where I'm going to go do this medicine. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, this is pretty important, because it's the only other time I had something pulling on me like this is when I had to go to Sundance, when I had to prepare for Sundance, or when I had to prepare for my priestess way after I recovered from cancer. And I wanted to totally embrace and, dedicated my life to just walking on Mother Earth and the goddess and being with that. Hi, darlings. Hi, darlings. So I really, I woke up with this sense of, what am I supposed to be doing that is so relevant that I have to go tomorrow on Friday, the full moon, the eclipse, and go and do this medicine. And so I get up and I make my little latte thing, and I sit at my table, and I'm sitting there, and I say, I got to get prepared. I gotta make changes in my life. I know I got to get ready. I got to move. I got to get things ready for myself. And all of a sudden I feel the presence of an ancestor come up to me, said, braid your hair. And I said, well, you mean let me twist it out? No, braid your hair. And I want you to do the big braids just on the top of your head. Just braid your hair out. I said, okay. So I went ahead and braided my hair out. And I said, wow. Okay. So I started thinking, and I'm like, okay, braid my hair out, going on this journey. I'm not allowed to tell everybody where I'm going just yet, for a reason, because from what I was told, I'm moving into a part of a Stargate that's been activated, and I've been seeing it, and I've been having dreams about it. So I'm actually connecting the dots to go there. Here's the thing. I know that everything right now, you have all of this energy of what's happened with George. And about an hour ago, I was asked a question by a sister friend, and she really just wanted to know. And she said, I don't know how to really frame this, but I just want to ask you. Now, she's non-melanated and love her like a sister. That's all there is to it. I'll love you like a sister over cupcake and chocolate. All right, seriously. So she asked me this question, and she says, do you think it's ever going to get better? And she says, for your people. Do you think it'll ever get better? And she got a little, I could feel her energy. And she said, I don't want what happened to him to be in vain. Do you think it'll be? I don't want his death. I said, his death was not in vain. Because look what's happening. Yes, there is a rise. There's a cosmic energy that has repeated its cycle again. We're on that time energy with these particular planets and their offsets that causes these type of reactions to bring about change. And from what I've been told by Spirit, that the agenda was to have everybody go into a race war. That's what they wanted, a race war. They wanted that, to feed off of that. Didn't turn out that way. Instead, it was people who united and was moving through. And yes, there's some parts of it, they're being destructive, but the other ones are really uniting, marching together. Now, think about it. How many civil rights marches and things have happened on this land that has just been on this land? But now you have where it has gone from this land and it has gone global. And what kind of got my attention is to see that there was a march going on in Mount Shasta. I just went, what? That's my place. Mount Shasta. Come on, we're too busy going, oh, bring down, Mount Shasta. And I said, this has been a global thing. So here's the thing. We can choose to be in an uproar. We can choose to have our energies be in an uproar, or we can choose to listen to the higher part of ourselves on how can we anchor love? How can we anchor our prayers? How can we anchor our divinity of ourselves energetically to hold up his family and his child that's left behind? And then holding up others who have gone through the same similar thing. Because we don't want someone else to go through that. Are you feeling me what I'm saying? So it is up to all of us. And this is why I was trying to figure out, I'm really into this ancestral clearing, going in and doing this ancestral. Tomorrow, put the word out. When I come back from my journey, I will be here and we're going to go on the journey. And together, during this time of that portal of the Stargate, we are going to do 100 generation clearing. Now, when I was told this early this morning at 222, I said, wow, I can just hold so much energy with the 20 generational clearing. Now you want to kick it up a notch and take it up to 100 generation. And you know what? I honor that. I really do, because watching an elder grandmother from born in America, but went back to live in Africa because she just got tired of dealing with all the stuff. We were taken from our country there, enslaved, and brought over here. Okay? So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place with that. And she was really just talking about healing that needs to take place with those wounds. And the way she spoke it, she said, it's still 400 years of stuff we're dealing with. Now, in 2020, 400 years of stuff we're still dealing with. My people, dealing with 400 years of this. So when I was told that I have to do 100 generation clearing, I felt just like, well, I might well just vaporize or something. 100. But then I understand it. So this preparation of what I'm doing for tomorrow to bring that medicine back and then to have it available to anchor with all of you in the tribe, the Be So Light tribe. So those of you that come in, and thank you so much for the like button. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I just want to get my message out. Like, subscribe, everybody know what to do. But my mind is already, it's almost like I'm already at the destination where I need to be. I've been there in spirit twice already. So tomorrow is just completing the task. And I'm excited about it. And when I was told what it was all about, how it's going to be bringing in so much healing and anchoring in and being a part of that. I was really humbled by it. I was like, yes, I'll do this. If it brings healing, if it brings soothing for the heart, if it can bring peace, because right now so many of us are sitting back saying, what the hell is going on? And then others are sitting back questioning everything, and then then we're decoding it and looking at the codes and da 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 da. But I will be bringing that medicine back. And there was something that was said yesterday that I thought was interesting. It was in a news report, and when the man was being interviewed, he says it's very difficult to arrest, to charge an officer. It's very difficult to charge an officer. And when he said that, I just went, it's like my spirit just said, what? What do you mean it is difficult to charge an officer? And this message came through very clearly. When I asked that question, why would he say something like that? And here's the written info that I got. As soon as as an officer takes a life of someone knowingly, when they are already subdued and you take their life knowingly, that officer has forfeit their oath of protect and serve. They are no longer a warrior of protecting and serving. They have forfeit their oath. That oath is gone. That oath of that man, what that officer did to that man, to George, was gone in 9 minutes. That officer is no longer an officer. And any others that walk behind that line that do that, they no longer represent that. Their badge is gone. Their representation of protect and serve is gone bye-bye. That's what Spirit said. They no longer represent that. So how can you trust anybody that's supposed to be protect and serve? How can you trust anybody like that? You can't. Here's the flip side. That is the governing universe, the universal law. Nobody escapes that. The universe has its own law system. And you know how we go in and we clear the wounds of 20 generations. What wounds do you think are going to be getting cleared off of the officer? How far back do you think this action has stained his DNA? And what DNA does he carry that was already stained with this? And he's walking with it. And here's something else that was so profound when I was asked a question, do you think it's ever going to get better? And I love how Spirit came in and gave this message so I could word it right without getting too overly emotional about it. And I thought this was profound because my work, Spiral Light, is all about working with the mother and father cells. What was given to you in your DNA that you are living by, that we have to go in and clear it out so you can stop carrying it. Your fear, your anxiety, your pain, your suffering, your depression, your addictions. How do we go back to the root of origin and deactivate it and clear it out? This is what I do. And I said, right now, and I want every single one of you to think about this. In Hawaii, when you study the art of walking the back, the first thing they teach you when they step up onto the table and step up on your back to walk your back, and as they're walking your back, they're walking your spine, and they say, we walk the spine because it is the bones and it is the memory and the bones of the ancestors. Your ancestors lie in your bones as we walk your back, connecting you. So take that knowledge and look at what is happening as a whole from a cellular point of view, mother, father cells, and then throw in the 20 and the 100 generation cellular memory of wounds and trauma that is fully activated right now. And the ancestors' DNA is rising up in every person, melanated skin that has gone through those wounds. That ancestor's DNA particle is awake right now saying, I'm rising up. We will do this no more. This will happen no more. We're making change. So they're using the energy and being a part of it in their grandchild, their daughter's daughters, their mother's mothers, their father's father is rising up inside of them right now, walking in their bodies, activated. How powerful is that? So, he did not die in vain. There will be more healing going on with this. But as the healers that we are going to anchor the light. We're going to keep the doorway open for those wounds to get healed. And it's not just so much the wounds of what just happened, but it's the wounds of our ancestors that we been carrying, that we get to heal. It is the unforgiven things that we are healing right now. We're healing it right now. So you're no longer sitting silently for something that's happened to your father with that pain in your chest and reliving that. It'll never go away, but at least we can shift the energy so you cellularly do not have to keep reliving it. That's why I do the work I do. That's why I honor and I'm humbled by what I do. That's why it's crucial right now in my life to do what I need to do. You're with me or you're not with me? Are you with me? Because this is where I'm going. I'm going here. Are you with me here? Because I'm not here. I'm not down here. I'm up here. And I need my tribe to be with me here. We don't have time for this. We are here. This is where we're going. Are you with me here? Because if you're with me here and being a part of the human tribe, we got work to do. And each and every one of us, when we heal ourselves, we heal our culture. We heal our ancestors. We heal everything. But we got to take the step and start with ourselves first so that we can anchor that line. In Sundance, when we are preparing to become Sundancers, we're going out into the arena and we're going to dance for 4 days in that sun, no food, no water. Yes, I have done that. I'm sitting right here. We become hollow bones, bones of light. And that's what we are all going to do tonight and tomorrow, becoming bones of light. We have to rise up, pull up, pull up. So let us not get so distracted by what other itineraries that might be going on from this and people capitalizing off of this. Once again, I'm going to say it again, like the grandmothers and the elders say, when you know better, you do better. And anyone capitalizing off of this, making money, saying that they're going to give the money to their family and they're not giving it to the family, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. How would you like it if the table was flipped and it was you? Did you hear me? How would you like it if it was flipped and it was you going through this? When you want your tribe of people to support you. So don't be taking from this family in this time of need. You know who you are, corporational people doing stuff on the slide. Shadow. Stop it. Get right with yourself. All right, y'all know how I get when I just got to say it like it is. I'm not holding my tongue. Why? This is real. This is me. You either with me or you not. Which is it? Are you here or are you not? All right. So tomorrow, I will bring back the medicine and get ready because I will come on here. I'm going to try to go live from the location where I am, if I can do it. I don't know yet. But know that when I get back from the destination, I will be going live. And if you want to join me for the 100 generation clearing so that you can help move through whatever's going on in your life so you can clear all your ancestors. There's a little secret thing I've learned from Sage Goddess. She said something very profound. She said, if you're someone that's attracted to skulls, you're obsessed with them, you got them tattooed on you, you got them all over your place, you are here to do the cleanup and the healing on your ancestor lineage. When she said that, I was like, uh-oh. So, with that being said, I ask each and every one of you tonight to take either a nice nurturing bath for yourself, go into meditation, go into prayer for yourself, whichever you feel called to join up with your higher self, to be that beacon, that vibration, and hold that. And pay attention to your dreams. Because tomorrow, the frequency is going to be up. It's going to be sky high. Please drink water. Please be very careful if you are out running and walking in the heat and you got this mask on. You are going to pass out. Please be aware of that. Be safe, but don't be in the heat and hurt yourself. Okay? Be safe with yourself. All right, lovelies. Thank you so much for coming to the Be So Light Tribe. Thank you, warriors, for watching the Outspace. You know what the rules are. The warriors come in and they watch the perimeter as medicine is going on. We are a tribe of healers. We are a tribe of loving beings. We create sacred space here at Be So Light. So tomorrow, I'll bring the medicine for you. All right? I love you. Be good to yourselves. And Carson, if you're watching this, I'll bring that medicine back. And everyone else, you be good to yourselves. Be good to others. All right? All right, much love to all of you. Sleep well tonight. Watch out for those codes, 333-444-222. All right, I'll bring that medicine back tomorrow. So be here. I'll come on live on YouTube. It'll probably be in the evening time. And I'll bring that medicine back. All right, I got work done specially. Got my spine stripped out. It was quite a painful situation. Thank you, my sister, who took care of me. Oh my gosh, thank you. I had to get stripped out so I could hold and do what I had to do, what I have to do tomorrow. And everything was like, ah. All right, I love you. Everyone rest well. Thanks for being here. Be So Light. And thank you for your comments. I'm glad you got something and you felt good with the medicine. So those of you that haven't seen the previous video of the 20 generation clearing, please go in and look at that. And just know when you see my hands moving, that is literally me pulling down the codes and pushing through. And I'm working multidimensional. All right. Much love to you. Bye-bye. Sleep well. See you tomorrow.